Hello, everyone. It's Thursday evening, and it's not Shop with Diane, it's just Diane. Um, Over this period of the spring, I'm thinking I'm going to alternate doing shows between a shopping show and just an update. And because this is our time slot, Thursday evening at 7 o'clock on Facebook and YouTube. We have been getting together for, oh my gosh, next month it's going to be 4 years. We'll have to have an anniversary celebration. 4 years of Shop with Diane on Thursday evenings. Oh my goodness. So um, uh, I'm just going to wait for a bit as people gather. It's not going to be our regular show. I'm just here outside of my store, which many of you know is closed to walk-in shoppers other than pickup times when I welcome you to come by and look at some of the items that I've shown on the show and have a little visit. Oh, and we have Barb joining us. Hi, Barb. Barb was the lucky winner last week of a bottle of red wine. I hope you've enjoyed that, Barb. And a lot of people sent you congratulations, and that was really lovely to see. We have such a lovely community of people that have been getting together, as you've heard me say, heart-centered, kind, appreciative, intelligent, lovely, lovely people, including my mom, who I see has put in the comments section saying, hello, hi, Mom. Glad to have you join us. So it is Thursday evening, April 25th. I am going live here, not to do a shopping show, but to update you on what is happening, because I have filled up my calendar and just excited to see that the weather is, we've had a great winter, but the weather is definitely pointing in the direction of spring, and I'm really looking forward to that. Oh, Daryl is joining us as well. Hello, Daryl. So not my regular format, not a shopping show where I'm showing you all sorts of products, but as I said, I'm going to update you, and I'm not using my webcam in the store right now. I'm just experimenting using my phone and the software program that I use, which is called, or streaming, I don't know what they call it, software streaming called StreamYard is what I use. So that allows me to put some of the graphics into my regular shows and so on. So welcome to all of you. Normally I've had at the start of the show a little bit of music, allowing people a chance to tune in, and but I didn't do that this evening because I'm taking a bit of a break, alternating kind of weeks of a break, and Beverly is joining us. Hello, Beverly. So if you're ready, I'm just gonna, I could chat out here, I suppose. My intention was actually this evening to not be broadcasting from my store. My plan was really to take you over to the Hope and Memory Garden along the Nebing River and have you meet one of the volunteers who does some gardening. She's actually been involved in gardening 6 years, I think it has been. And give you a little bit of a tour and hopefully inspire some of you to do a little volunteering. I know they look for volunteers starting mid-late May, Tuesday and Thursday mornings from 9 to noon. So that was my intention, but my neighbor, which I have great neighbors, intention was, and I didn't realize this until maybe about an hour and a half ago, to get my brakes fixed. So he's working on getting my brakes fixed, which is very important, I would say. And so I had to cancel my trip over to Hope and Memory Garden for this evening. But I'm going to bring you by there another time and go live then. So see some other people joining us. Hello, everyone. Welcome to just an informal get-together of friends on Thursday evening. It's our regular Shop with Diane time slot. I didn't want anybody else to squeeze in there. And but let me just go indoors. As I said, my intention was to take us to the Hope and Memory Garden and show you what's there and meet one of the volunteers who, but we'll do that another time. So the lighting is quite different in here, isn't it? And oh, Sharon is there saying hello to everyone. Yes, we're just going to have a little get together. It wouldn't be a Thursday evening without doing this. So, and today I'd also like to wish a very happy birthday to one of my former university roommates. That goes back a long time ago when we were at the University of Waterloo together in the oh my gosh, late 70s, early 80s. So, Lori, happy birthday to you. And just in a few days, another roommate from University Days, Alina, you'll be celebrating your birthday as well. So, hopefully next month we can get together. I'm planning to zip down to Toronto for some business and pleasure. So, look forward to getting together with friends, and Lori and Alina have both been joining us over the last number of years on the show. So maybe I should go live with them once I'm down there. That would be fun, or maybe not. They might say things that maybe shouldn't be repeated. Anyways, they're great gals, and it would be really fun to have you meet them. So let me see. And also today was filled up with getting my taxes back from the accountant and sending revenue, the Canadian Revenue Agency, a check. Don't like it when you have to send a check. How are you making out with your taxes, everyone? Once it's over, we can move on to the next year. So busy day, busy times. And I wanted to show you a few things like this. So you may have been seeing my Facebook posts for this event. Can I show you this? The used garden tool and equipment sale that I kind of dreamt up a short while ago to be held on my lot. And just right here on the corner of Miles Street and North McKellar, outside the Fort William Gardens, on Saturday, May the 11th. That's also at that time. It's going to run from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So just a half a day here on this beautiful spot. And I'm inviting. Well, I put a Facebook post maybe less than 2 weeks ago, announcing the event, and I think it's about 225 people have indicated an interest. Now, that's not a commitment. I'm just saying that they're interested, but that was far more than I was expecting. So what I do need, though, I do need you all to go to the garden shed, go to the garage, and do a little bit of sorting of your garden tools and equipment. And maybe you got to go visit the neighbor and get, maybe if you've got a spouse who should be parting with some of these items, maybe you need to, what I'd love you to do is go check it out, whether you have rakes and shovels, wheelbarrows, leaf blowers, garden figurines, pots, it could be garden stakes, tomato cages, hoses. Did I say? There's a hose and a hoses are different. Okay, sprinklers, garden furniture, those kinds of things with the garden theme. I need you to do a little bit of house cleaning. You're going to regret if you miss this event because it's going to be a huge yard sale with gardeners loving everything, but I need more vendors. I think we're going to have just a terrific turnout. It's just going to be $20 to participate as a seller. If you get your e-transfer monies to me or drop off some cash or Visa, MasterCard before May the 4th, otherwise it's going to be $30, and that's going towards the expenses of advertising the event. You couldn't do for $20 a yard sale to get rid of this stuff. And yes, you could try to work on Facebook Marketplace and Kijiji free, but this is going to be more fun, wouldn't you think? So also across the street that day on the Saturday, Friday, I think, Friday evening and Saturday, but Saturday starting at 12 noon is going to be an event at the Fort William Gardens, which is called Quest, and it's going to be a science technology type of event open to everyone of all ages. It's going to be free, and there'll be Science North there, the university science departments, hydro. There's going to be robotics and all sorts of fun things for people to do. So I'm kind of piggybacking on that event. I'm going to get some reserved parking bags just on the meters adjacent to our lot here. So that'll be a great pickup and drop off spot for people bringing their truckload, hatchback load full of garden products. So that's coming up and trying to pull those together. And this week I went to a few of the garden places in town, dropped off some flyers. If you are going to the garden centers or would like some flyers, let me know and I'll be happy to have some for you to distribute. That would be wonderful. But most importantly, do a little shed cleaning, garage cleaning, and sign up as a vendor. I'm also looking for some volunteer help because it's turning out to be a little bigger than I imagined. And what I'd like to do, I thought, oh my gosh, this would be a fantastic opportunity for me to set up just outside our door that day as well with some of our gardening products, the solar powered lanterns that throw beautiful shadows. That big sun, oh my gosh, I want to get that metal sun out there, and some of the solar powered light changing wind chimes, and of course, need to bring out our MSM pain relief lotion because a long day of gardening sometimes leads to some pain, and this is a great way to fix it. So I'm going to be trying to do that, but I'm going to need some help. So if you don't have any products to be selling, or if you're not in the market to do any buying, but you would be so kind to give me a hand, sure appreciate it. So please let me know, and that would be terrific as well. But last weekend I was on Sunday at the Da Vinci Center for a vendors market. All sorts of crafters and vendors there. It was a great fun day, and where I will be this Sunday is at the Delta Hotel by the waterfront, and there's going to be a really large crafters event sponsored by the Heimers Fair. It's a fundraiser for the Heimers Fair, and we will be set up in the ballroom from 10 till 4. So I'll be there again with our pain relief lotion, garden gifts, and a few other things as well. So come by them and say hello. That'd be really wonderful. So that's next this coming Sunday. Oh my goodness. And then what do we have happening after that? Let me do that. I'm just gonna. Did you get the newsletter today, everybody? If you're not getting our newsletter email to it, I hardly get around to doing one. But when I send one out, it's all full of great stuff. And let me just see if I can change the computer around, or the camera around. Hold on here. Yeah, I'm just going to pull. Let's see. Okay, I'll just show you my computer screen this way. And this is our newsletter. There's lots of moving parts to this. So that's our newsletter, telling everybody that we are going to be popping up all over town. And let's see, can we get this larger focused? So what do we have? We have the spring market the Delta Hotel. Oh, yes. And what do I know? I also know that, May 1st. What day is that? May 1st. There's a big wrestling tournament for the schools at the Fort William Gardens. If you're coming to that, I'll have some paid parking in my lot. And on the 2nd, it's not there, but the Thunder Bay or Synergy North Hydro is going to cut off the power to part of the area here, me included, for a little bit of time as they change over some of they've been working on it for months and months and months. You'll see really tall hydro poles around and replacing the other ones. That's going to be happening then. Oh, and May 2nd and no, when is it? No. What do we have? We have May 4th and 5th. The Folklore Festival is happening. Last year, they broke all records. 15,000 people attended. Can you believe it? 15,000 people. My parking lot was busy last year, and I hope it's going to be busy this year. If people are interested, they can park in our lot for $5. And let me see. They can park in our lot for $5 if they're going to be there for 4 hours or less. And it's going to cost $10 if you are there. Let me just go back. Okay. Oh, gosh. Am I there? Okay. Hopefully you're still there. I didn't lose everybody in my flipping around. So, yeah, 15,000 people. My parking lot was busy. I was hanging around out most of the day. And so if you're coming by, check with me and you can park here. So that's going to be handy. How Brenda's joining us. Hello, Brenda. I'm just updating everybody on all the fun things that are happening here. I hope you're doing well this evening. And just talking about the Folklore Festival happening May 4th and 5th. And what else do we have coming up is, that next week, a couple of days, 2 days in a row, two days, I need a little bit of laser surgery to my eyes. Apparently, I think it's the tear ducts that are shrinking or something. I don't know. They got to do something to my eyes, which are not a problem right now, but possibly later in life. It could be. So hopefully, they tell me I shouldn't be out of commission too badly, but I'm going to get that taken care of. Oh, hi, Linda. Jane joining us a little late. That's okay. You don't have to put a quarter in the jar. You just go back and watch the repeat on Facebook and YouTube. So I spoke about Folklore Festival, spoke about our event on our lot on May the 11th happening, the used garden tool and equipment sale. As I said, could you also use some volunteer help? Let me know if you'd be able to. What would we be doing? You might just be directing people towards the space that they've been allocated. If they're a vendor, maybe just be having vehicles pull up to do a pickup of some larger items. Maybe just be a bit of a runner for some of the folks there and just chat it up. Be as the sociable, lovely people that you are. That would be great. Then I also have coming up, can I do it this way? I didn't flip in the camp. Oh, no. What am I doing? Oh gosh, pressed the wrong button and it was going to turn my camera off. I am not going to use my phone this way again. It's a little too tricky, but it's kind of fun to experiment on a day that I'm not doing some selling. So it's a practice day for me. What I wanted to tell everybody about, can I do this without messing it? Can Can we get a picture of that? Not so good. That's an event coming up on the May long weekend. And so starting the May long weekend on the Saturday, and as well as the following weekend, I'm going to be popping up at in the Heritage Building at the CLEs. So from 8 o'clock to 1:30 on those Saturdays, while the farmers market is happening, the Heritage Building will be filled with local vendors showing their wares, and I'll be there too. So that's where I'll be popping up. Oh gosh, the list keeps growing longer and longer, it seems. But that's okay. And I do have to. I've sent my regrets that I'm not going to be attending as a vendor the quilts at the village event in June. And what was that event? That was going to be June 8th and 9th. I still want you to go over there. The quilters in town are going to be having beautiful quilts displayed throughout the Pioneer Village, which is now called the Heritage Village on Highway 61. It'll be happening all day Saturday and Sunday. Plus, they'll have vendors there as well. I was intending to be there, but instead, because I'm taking on the responsibility of doing national sales for the pain relief company for the MSM. I want to get the product being sold in outdoor and sports stores across Canada. Good starting point for that is me getting to a buying show where retailers gather in Brampton, just outside of Toronto, in the just right. I need to take a 5 a.m. flight when that weekend wraps up at 5 a.m. 5 p.m. the evening before. There's not enough turnaround time, and this gal doesn't have that much energy to be able to do 2 days of a vendor's event, and that quick turnaround not happening. So, but I'm excited to be getting reconnected with fellow retailers at a buying show, but this time I'll be wearing a sales rep hat and getting together with hopefully some university friends while I'm down there, and someone who I met when I went to Hong Kong 5 years ago. Is it 5 years ago? As part of an innovative tech project that I was working on, and Dr. Chan reached out to me and said, "Hey, how far are you from Toronto?" Because I'm coming to Canada and I'm going to Toronto, and I'm just going to be able to pull all those pieces together, and I'm really looking forward to that. So, does anybody have any questions happening? The weather is improving. It's still a little chilly. On that same day that our used garden event is happening, can I put this here? Our postal carrier, Cindy, dropped this off. Let me see if I can get this working. There. The camera's opposite to what I think. Okay, can I do this? I don't know if you can see this, and I don't know if you've got this, but it's the postal carriers on that Saturday are going to residential areas, and they want you in a non-perishable waterproof bag by your mailbox or your front door, it says, by 10 a.m. to leave out some non-perishable food items for food banks. And what they would love you to do is have set aside some canned meats, vegetables, fruits, soup, sauces, pork and beans, peanut butter, pasta, baby food, cereal, etc. And if they miss you on the Saturday, put it back out on the Monday, and they'll pick it up. So I said to Cindy that I will be promoting that event. It is really dovetailing very nicely with our garden sale, our garden equipment sale. So I would invite people to come by with some non-perishable goods to when you're participating here. And Cindy will pick that up on Monday when she's normally dropping off mail in the area. So that is happening. Lots and lots of things happening. What did I say? All sorts of vendors markets happening at the Heimers Fair one at the Delta Hotel on Sunday from 10 to 4. We've got a couple others happening at the Heritage Building at the CLE on May 18th and 25th, I think it is. We have our own event, the garden used garden tool and equipment sale. Folklore Festival is happening. Need a little eye surgery myself, and so much is happening. And plus, there's yard work going to be happening and spring cleaning and all those things. So I know there's plenty to do. As I said, if you missed the beginning of this, my intention was not this evening to do a shopping show. I've just been running in so many directions and feeling low in energy. So I decided that I would just come live to say hello. I was planning to have you tour with me the Hope and Memory Garden along the Nebing River this evening, just to show you, if you're not familiar, where it is, and get a little bit of a tour before the work begins for volunteers there. And if you're interested in volunteering, you would get a bit of an orientation that way. But I wasn't able to get there. My car, my neighbor is working on the car brakes for me, and for that I very much appreciate. So I wasn't going to turn down his offer to take care of that for me this evening. So instead, I'm kind of here at my store and being able to say hello to you from this location. I will do, even though we don't have a live show, I will be available if you do have anything you would like to pick up Friday or Saturday. I will make myself available from 11 to 2, 11 to 1 for you to do that. And people are, the top seller continues to be the MSM lotion, plus the wonderful garden gifts. Oh, speaking of garden gifts, if you saw a post that I did or watched our show from a few weeks ago, I showed you some geraniums that I had, well, they were originally outside our store door, and through the summer they were quite beautiful, and I didn't find a taker to take them indoors and put them in a sunny window over the winter. So I learned that there is a way to winter your geraniums by simply pulling them out of the earth, removing the soil around the roots, and taking the plant and putting it in a cardboard box or a paper bag in a cool, dark place. And so I did that. And I put some pictures on Facebook a few weeks ago. Was it 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago, I think. And it looked like I was planting. And so what you do is you just cut back the plant when it looks dead, and snip off the roots a little bit, give them a little bit of a trim, and put them into this potted soil and hope that they're going to grow again. And I couldn't see them recovering at all. Well, let me show you. Look at this. So that dead stick, those dead sticks, they look dead. This is what's happening to them. It works. And so here's another one. It's working. So what it said is that it would take 4 to 6 weeks for this to recover, to have new growth, so you transplant them again. So I think that's been, so far, a pretty successful experiment, and a great way to winter geraniums. So I'm going to pot those. Hopefully they don't go missing over the summer months, and we can bring these back to be the beautiful plants that they were. So is there anything else to share with you? I don't know, but please say hello. Let me know if you're going to be able to. I really need you to clean out those garden sheds and find, and let your neighbors know about that as well. We need shovels and spades and wheelbarrows and garden figurines, pots, tomato cages. I don't know, fencing materials, hand tools, hoses, sprinklers, lawn furniture. Start cleaning up, and we're going to have this fun, massive yard sale for gardeners. And it is, as I said on Facebook, over about 225 people have expressed interest in the event. So I'm looking forward to that. So I'm going to not keep you any longer. Because I don't see anybody's making comments, but Franca is saying hello. Hello, Franca. Good to have you joining us as well. And I hope to talk to you soon. Remember, tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday from 11 to 1, I will be available here at the store if you'd like to pick up anything that you've seen on previous shows, would like to come and sign up as a volunteer or drop off your registration to be a vendor at our event. That'd be terrific. And hope to see you at the Delta Hotel on Sunday from 10 to 4. And if not, then maybe the Folklore Festival, and you can park just in our lot for a nominal fee. So good night, everybody. Stay well and enjoy the weather. Bye-bye.